Well, hello there, everyone, lords and ladies of the realm. I am always in the fabulous Wadsworth the Fifth, and with me is the seductress
Esmeralda from the West.
Yes, and we thought we'd start today's opening with a question.
Yes.
Do you have a question?
I have many questions.
Okay.
Do you have a question?
I have a question. My question is, do you have a question?
Yes.
Excellent.
The answer is yes.
Excellent.
All right.
We're off to a good start.
Tidy ho.
Right? Oh my.
Well, we were talking about giving advice and taking advice, and why is it easier to give advice than to take advice? And perhaps sometimes we give the advice that we should ourselves take, and then we don't.
Yeah. Not at all.
Why, pray tell, is it that we do the things we do? I guess is the question.
Like that parenting thing. Do as I say, not as I do.
But yes. Mummy, but yes. Daddy.
Right. This will be used against us by our children for sure.
Everything you say will be used against you in a court of law. In the family living room.
The family courtroom.
Oh, God.
Alright. So, I don't know, but we were talking about healing.
We were.
And, you know, there's lots of healing to be done, whether it is physical or spiritual. And, you know, certainly the world is going through a healing time.
Indeed.
I don't know if it's still healing or if it's going through the, wheat thresher still, it feels like sometimes, but hopefully we're getting past that point and the healing will begin.
Let the healings begin.
Yes. Amen to that. God, let us all heal.
You are healed.
You are healed. I'm trying to do the Hail Hitler thing, but, you know, we got enough Nazis in Washington, D.C. right now. Oh, boy.
Now, darling.
Avoid the politics.
Oh, dear.
Sorry. So, I think our tea is heating up.
Oh, that is
so,
glorious.
I don't know if you would like to pull a card while I am pouring tea. And if you're at home, by all means, join us for tea time.
Oh, tea.
All right.
We must find crumpets.
Crumpets?
If anybody out there... Yes.
I have Ritz crackers, if that'll do.
No, that is fine. For now. Okay. That is fine. I don't need anything with my tea. I was just like tea. But if anybody out there in Videoland knows where in this South Shore area one can find a crumpet, kindly leave it in the comments. So, yes, we shall pull a card to see why it is that it is easier to dole out the advice than it is to take said advice, even though we should take said advice. Oh, dear God.
Yes.
That is funny. I opened up the card deck and a card flew out, and look at how it landed, darling.
How did it land? Okay.
Showcased right there.
Ready to read.
Indeed.
And we have our astrology mugs for our tea.
I love it. Thank you, darling.
I like those ones. I thought that was fabulous.
It is glorious.
All right, I like those ones. Here's your tea.
You are too kind.
Here's my tea. I try.
All right, so the card that just floated out of the card deck and then positioned itself, I will pull it up just like so you can see. So it was laying there like that, so that, you know, as if on an easel.
We'll draw you a diagram later.
Yes. My artist here will draw it for you.
Yes.
You will paint it.
Fabulous.
Glorious. So it is divine intervention is the card. So as we are talking about,
St. Michael bless our tea, and any of Light and Love or our friends that would like to join us in Light and Love Land, by all means.
Light and Love Land.
Right. There.
And it's funny, it makes me think of little Madalena. When we drive by a cemetery, she calls it like Jesus Town or Jesus
Town. Nice to stop by Jesus Town, isn't it? And say hello to all the people.
Right? Howdy ho!
Hanging on to the, the little crosses
dear.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
She is cute.
She is funny. So, dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for being with, and then the name of the person in need. We will put ourselves in here, for I think we are in need sometimes. So, for being with Joshua and Nelia, and for helping
Wadsworth and Esmeralda.
Wadsworth and
them
Esmeralda. Too. Yes, all of them. And for helping with our lives. I have faith in divine intervention, and I fully accept your guidance now.
Excellent.
Excellent. Brilliant.
Brilliant. I believe that's a lot of going with the flow to heal. Not always the easiest thing.
No. This poor person is certainly doing some healing there.
Oh God, that feels like me on the operating table. Oh, I see the light.
I feel a pulse.
Right?
No.
It's still there.
No, Wadsy, come back to me.
Doing my best.
Oh dear God, we are silly.
A little.
A little silly. But you must bring light to situations, and certainly there has been a lot lately to be heavy, and there is a lot of light that needs to be brought.
Alright. I'm almost feeling like a map card.
Yes,
the enchanted map is calling out here. So let's see. Ooh, really just dig any deeper? Nope. What's on top? The magical map shifter. Alright. So, let's take a look at this one. So, what does this have to do with healing?
You are writing your story, I believe. You can rewrite your story. So he is a map shifter. So many of us have been hurt quite terribly, actually, over the past lifetime. Certainly, many lifetimes we have been tremendously hurt.
Yes. Alright.
And
I did get the inclination recently that, yes, this lifetime is healing from a lot of past lifetimes where things did not end so well for me or others. Yes, quite awfully.
Right.
So I would like to avoid that in this lifetime, if at all possible. So to finally go, you can see there's like that circle there. To finally get full circle, so that we don't have to repeat this foolish, lovely, amazing life again. Yes,
amazing.
Let's get to the end of this cycle, and then
moving
on up, right? Yeah.
Right. So he is magically shifting.
Yes.
The story.
Yes. And I like that. I don't know. This one calls my eye. The toy. It's almost like a dragon unicorn thing. In the heart. So you gotta have heart and courage. And is that a frog? Yes, it's a frog. Leap.
Is it a frog? It looks like a cricket from here.
It's a frog. See, it's got like the legs to hop forward.
Okay.
And the legs back. I don't make a very good frog impression. I'm trying. But
Try harder.
Try harder.
Better. Yes.
Yes, and I do like the scroll there. It does make me think like write your own future, and it's supposed to be with love.
Right.
So, love for everyone in my life and everyone coming into my life.
Well, and I think love when we look back at those wounds that we have suffered, and infusing them with love so that they can heal and we can move forward. Or if we continue to be hateful and hurtful, we continue to sit in that energy.
Right, yes. No.
And that does not do anybody any good.
Yes, I do my best to send love to all the people in my life.
We need to detoxify from those situations, I believe.
Yes. That would be good.
And look at those two little fellows are sitting there, and they have light and glory between them.
Yay.
And that is for they are healing the relationships.
Yay. Well, here with the moon out tonight, it is a lovely night.
Beautiful.
And,
stars.
A lot of my healing has to do with a certain someone from the past. And I hope she is doing well tonight. I hope that she is healing and that we can all find a way to move forward in a positive way for everyone's benefit.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yes, that would be glorious. So.
For the best and highest good of all.
Yes.
Yes.
So enjoy the moon tonight, my dear, and hopefully I will hear from you soon.
Yay.
In a positive way.
Yes.
In a positive way.
That one.
So. Yeah.
Not just anyway, a positive way.
Yeah.
That one.
That one.
All right. I believe there is a card in here.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, those other cards were from the Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. How are you, darling?
Alright, fabulous. I'm just looking at the woman on the cover and how she is in deep contemplation, it looks like, wondering where to go and what to do next.
This card, I was going to continue, and I might still continue shuffling, but this card certainly caught my eye and drew my attention. So if you want to take a look at that a moment while I continue to...
Mythic reality.
Ask what it is in here that we...
Looks like St. Michael is written on it repeatedly, and O's and circles, and I don't know, that makes me think...
I mean, the rainbow in the castle is what catches my eye.
There's the rainbow.
There's also that, like...
Yes.
Is it a wall? Is it a street? Is it... What is that?
To me, that is the street leading to your future. And all the circles make me think of the lives of the people revolving around you on your path and journey towards your new home.
Okay.
Right? Sometimes it is a long path, and it can be dark, but as you can see, there is light around, and you're moving towards a positive future with the people around you.
If you make a decision.
What's that?
If you make a decision.
Oh, crikey.
What do you think? You're just going to get there without making a decision?
Yes!
All of a sudden, you're just going to wake up and bam, you're there.
I was hoping. What decision do we have to make?
I don't know, darling.
What do we read cards for?
Look it. What decision do you have to make?
What is that?
Love.
Love. Okay. Well.
Oh, love can be such a complicated tale.
Yes. Well, I love you.
I do love you too.
And I love that certain someone that has caused problems in the past, but we are working towards a positive future, so lots of love to you too.
Yay.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. Love for all.
Really like to get there.
What's that saying? Love to all, even my enemies known and unknown. Who said that wrong? Was that JDS?
I believe it is.
Yes, I did like that line from him. That was fabulous. Because even your worst enemies need love, because love heals all.
It does.
Right?
Yes.
Yes. So.
Sometimes we hold love from ourselves.
Yes.
Right, because it's easier to give out that advice than to give it to ourselves.
Yes, I love all of you, but you know what? I have to love myself first.
Yes.
Yes. Right?
Mm-hmm. Instead of spanking yourself and then giving out love to others.
Watch your fantasies, though.
Well.
Wow. Yes. Jolly good indeed.
Yes. So I do believe that, yes. And I do notice that this fellow has his eyes covered. So he is going on intuition.
Certainly have been.
Yes.
Use those spidey senses.
Yes. Use the force, Luke.
Yes, use the force, Luke. Star Wars has certainly played a big role lately.
It has. Yes. It has. Certainly today, it seems like.
Mm-hmm. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we might as well be on Alderaan.
That's not where you want to be. No. Anyone who knows Star Wars, get the freak out of Alderaan, alright? Plan your vacation home elsewhere. If you have a timeshare, just forget it. It's a goner. Take a little piece of rock and run like hell and say you got a souvenir. Gotta go. This is why I like Star Trek. I'd rather go to Risa. That never gets blown up.
You'll have to take me there. I don't know. I haven't been.
All right. The pleasure planet for Star Trek.
Is that what it is?
Yes, it is. I have to get her to watch more Star Trek, clearly.
Clearly. A pleasure planet. Is it a brothel?
Kind of.
Really?
Kind of.
No wonder you like this show.
If you have those, like, little tiki things, they're like little tiki statues, and you put that out, and it kind of is the signal for, like, hello, ladies, gents, whoever's around.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And then they just come and play with you?
Yeah. Well, whoever's feeling frisky. Because, it's like turn on the light. Ding, ding, open for business.
Oh, how funny.
Right? And what was the episode?
No wonder this is such a popular show.
The nerd in me is shining through. Captain Picard. he is sitting there, and he's on vacation on Risa, and he's trying to read his book. And Rika, his first in command, was totally messing with him. Was like, "Here, put this out, a little something for you while you're sitting there." And so he can't figure out why all these women are coming up and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" He's like, "What is the deal? Why do you keep bothering me?
Keep bothering me with your breasts. How dare you?
Right?
How dare you bother me?
He is a proper Brit trying to have a proper reading with his tea. And all these women just are like, I want you.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. Around. You know what? A Brit's gotta do what a Brit's gotta do when the ladies show up. A proper flogging, I believe it's called.
Perhaps a flogging means something different to you.
Flogging the donkey, we'll call it then.
My God, that sounds terrible. I don't think I'd want my donkey flogged. I don't even know what it is. But no.
Probably for the best. Oh, man.
Well.
I don't know. Are you feeling one of those cards?
Which one?
One of my faves, Odin's deck.
Oh, Odin.
Mm-hmm.
Senor Odin.
Mm-hmm.
Who's picking the card?
You? It's all you, darling.
Which is all me, darling.
Yeah.
Oh, that is glorious.
I'm just enjoying my pipe. I'm flogging
and
my
me,
donkey.
Hopefully. Everybody's gonna be Googling flogging your donkey.
Flogging your donkey. Wait till that gets to the top of the freaking search thing. Everyone's like, flogging the donkey? Where did this come from?
God save us.
That might be the name of this episode.
Oh, wait! It's the fool.
The fool flogging his donkey.
Oh, yes.
Yes. I don't.
I'm such silly antics. I don't even know what to say.
Right, yeah.
So the fool.
The fool.
Yes.
Yeah. Going on his journey. Right? And, clearly it is...
A fool's journey.
The fool's journey. Because he has work to do to avoid problems, to bring love to old relationships, and to travel that new path. That's what I think when I put them all together.
And then a celebration.
Oh, I like that. How's that? I like that. That is the whole family together having a grand old time. Right? Working out past issues and living your best life. Everyone together, happy for the sake of everyone.
Right. And like the fool, going on a new venture, for it is a new venture.
Yeah.
It is something that nobody has ever done before. And we are trying something new.
Right?
Yes.
To the future.
We are family.
Yes.
And it only makes sense that you would be family.
Yeah.
So, on that note.
Yeah. Thoughts?
No, that is all yours.
That is for me.
Yes, indeed, monsieur.
Dear Lord. All right. Got this confusion in me, that's why. All right, so we have the Eight of Wands here.
There's a rainbow.
Give you a little look. I do like a rainbow.
Yes, there's a rainbow.
And, I do like the rainbow because, like, after the rains and after, there was another card we had pulled a while ago, and like the wands were attacking, and I think that was from the Sensual Wiccan Tarot deck yesterday. And but these wands are all together. See how they're all like forming a connection, like a perfect circle. So I almost feel like with the rainbow and everything kind of like coming together, everything's coming to you or coming to us. I feel like is what I kind of get out of that. Like that rainbow, the tough times are over. You've got rainbows. Everything's kind of lining up and coming to you. And 2 X's are in the book. So he's got 2 X's there. And what you had said the last time we ran into X's was companionship. Partnership. Thank you. And so perhaps there are 2 new partnerships coming forth.
Yes, and it could be love, it could be business, it's different kinds of partnerships.
Yes.
It's not necessarily, but it is some sort of partnership in your life.
Yes.
That is the symbol on the back of the card as well.
Yes.
Well, not quite.
Not.
The
Well,
shape.
The shape, the circle, yes. And I don't know, there's something about his eyes.
There is, yes.
He's got like this dark mask and shadow in his eye. And I think that's kind of a warning to look at things positively. You know? Because we have certainly been through a lot, and it is very easy to turn negative. You know, but if you want to get the rainbow and everything, you want to enjoy the rainbow, you have to clear the negativity away from your eyes and see the positive things in your life.
Yeah.
Oh, how the universe just
and the positive things inside of ourselves.
What was that?
The positive things inside of ourselves.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. The ones that it is so easy to go, oh, darling, you are glorious and magnificent, but I am, yes,
You know, but, you know, his robe has got collars running up and down, and I don't know if you can see that one, but it makes me think that, like, things are lining up. So,
and it almost looks like each one of those is lined up with those crosses.
Well, that too. So everything's lining up with either those two people or that business proposition, or because I know we have been hunting down jobs and we have been working with trying to make connections with people in a positive way, and so I think our work might be paying off. And he's got also like Thor's hammer. It's almost like Thor's hammer around his neck. That's really small, but certainly there. You know, almost makes you think like we're gonna.
Oh yeah.
Almost makes you think like we're gonna. As long as you like look at the positive and the light rather than the darkness that's been blinding you, you can hammer it out.
Light right there is right behind his head.
Yes.
And he's got the dark shadows around his face.
Yeah. Work with the light and love and resist that negative. It can certainly have its pull to pull you down like a rough current. That is for sure. But there are calm waters in the background too.
There are, yes.
So I think we are going to get through it. I think we're all going to get through it for the positive. You know, just what is the good rule? When you have a negative thought, try to think 3 positives to replace it to change your mindset.
Yes.
Right? You know? And so even kind of like when we were looking at this card, which initially, like, you look at it and it's like, oh my god, that's a dark castle in the foreground, and you want to send in your Dungeons and Dragons team to raid the place. But you look at the you look at the positives around it. Yes.
You said dragons.
Dragons. Yes, I did. Ooh, a tower and death. Okay. So, speaking of negatives, we're now going to try to... I want to live. I'd like you to live. I'd like us all to live. I'd like us to have our treasure and not be burned to cinders by dragons.
Why did I pull these cards?
I don't know.
It was like, oh, look, 2 cards together. And then death came out. And then the tower. And I was like, oh, that is interesting, for I did pull the tower a few days ago, too.
Excellent. Yes, no, I have seen several towers, too. So clearly we're in the midst of it. But with death, and I'm doing the positive.
Well, death, I mean, it's not literal death. Oftentimes it is a death of a part of your life, or a part of, or even, so here it is, we are working on healing these different parts of ourselves.
Yeah.
And part of it is this addiction that we have to negative self-talk or limiting beliefs. So death does not necessarily, it is not a physical death. Oftentimes it is more of a shamanic death or a spiritual death of that part of ourselves that we need to move forward from. So that that would not be funny. That is terrible. Stop laughing.
Sorry. Still here.
Not dead yet.
Not dead yet.
Anyway. It is a death of a part of ourselves that does not serve us anymore. I am drawn to the eyes
of the wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too.
the blue eyes of the wolves, and then his red eyes.
Right, yes. You, even though it is dark, you can still see.
The tower, that is usually about a major decision or something.
Yes.
Which could very well be. Stop talking smack to you.
What?
Hmm?
You were talking smack to me?
No, you are talking smack to yourself, and I am talking smack to myself.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So this could very well be stop talking smack to you.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Be kind to you, because oftentimes we say things to ourselves that we would never in a million years say to others.
True.
Right?
Yes. So, alright. I love myself, I'm pretty, and I smell nice.
Oh. Yes, you
Right?
do.
Mm-hmm. I do my best.
I can attest to that.
Thank you. Okay.
Dirty rat. He is lucky I keep him around.
Yes, quite.
True love's kiss, apparently.
Yes. You don't have a man that makes you laugh. What's the point of having him around?
That is absolutely 100% true.
Right.
I would not want some fuddy-duddy who did not make me laugh.
Right. I've seen those Brits with the stick up their bum. They are not fun. They're on Risa trying to hide their little Horcrux, or whatever the heck that was called.
What? A Horcrux is Voldemort's soul from
That is wrong thing. That's not Star Trek. No, I don't know why that was
What
there.
is happening?
I don't know.
We have our pieces of souls now, apparently.
Right,
Being
yeah.
hidden around the house.
Where'd it go?
No, I think it's in the cabinet.
Excellent. Actually, that's where my eyes were drawn. Excellent. Over there to the Citizens League.
Yeah,
Things
there it
coming
is.
together. Maybe our soul is coming together.
Ooh, yes. There is something called recapitulation, which is when you go into the past or into the future, into different dimensions of time, and you retrieve pieces of your soul that perhaps you lost in different lifetimes and in different instances along your path. Yes.
Perhaps that's what we are doing. I do get that inclination, and we are.
And you collect the pieces of your soul. It's soul retrieval.
Oh.
Yes.
It's nice to have me back.
Right? Yes, and only the pieces that are ready to come back and integrate back into your full soul will come back.
Okay. Come back when you're ready.
Yes.
I'll be here.
Boop. Ready and waiting.
Right.
Ready to integrate.
So, I don't know. You have anything else to say?
Mm-mm.
All right. So,
I was just going to say I feel complete.
I just feel I need to say good night. Good night to my lady there. I am ready, willing, and able to talk and be positive and find a positive path forward. You know who you are. Hope you enjoyed the video.
Peace out, Cub Scout.
Peace out. Have a great night.